and preservation of our environment, our water, our air, and so forth. How many feel like that purist approach goes simply too far and does not respect enough the necessity for the development, and that it can be done in a way that will not violate? They would tend to be more on the other side of this continuum. Looks like about equal, doesn't it? Can we have a representative of the first one? Someone? Okay, would you come down for a moment? A representative of the second one? You have to be a person who really feels strong that the environmental thing has just simply gone way too far. It's out of whack. Someone? Anyone be a representative? Okay, would you come down, please? You're?
Diana.
Diana? Mm-hmm. And you're? Carl. Good. Meet Diana.
Hi, Diana.
Hi, Carl.
All right, now, I'm going to ask them both that, are you prepared to look for a solution that is better than the one you have in your head right now?
Yes.
Or the one that you have in your head?
Okay, yes.
Are you?
Kind of. I am. I just think they're trashing our planet.
Yeah, you have strong feelings about that.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
Right, and that we're going to suffer irreparably.
Of course, look at the rainforest. Look what they're doing. You should see our canyons. Okay, so yeah, but I am open-minded.
Now, why does habit 4 precede habit 5? Now look, they need to have a kind of common purpose, which is what? Synergy. The purpose is to find a solution that is better than the one she's going to recommend, and better than the one he believes in. Better. Now, I don't believe in the short period of time we're going to do this. We may be able to achieve it. Usually it takes about an hour to 2. Now, are you prepared to go for a solution, not the one that you're thinking of in your mind, but one that is better than the one you're thinking of?
Yes.
What is the goal here? Yeah, they've got to think deeply win-win toward the purpose of synergy. Synergy is the fruit. So your purpose is to go for synergy. Now, unless they're anchored sufficiently inside themselves that the security lies primarily not in their positions and views, but in their integrity to principles, I really question whether people can practice habits 4, 5, and 6. But this woman feels deep and strong. And we have to be careful that we don't judge her. See, to judge her because of her deep convictions would put us into kind of a win-lose attitude toward her. And also with him. Maybe he hasn't articulated the depth of his feeling to the rest of us as much, but they both have at least a tentative attitude toward win-win. Tentative. They don't know what it's going to be. And that usually happens. You don't know what's going to happen. A third mind has to be created. But I could guarantee you, once you get that, you're on your way to third alternatives. Now, I'm going to intervene occasionally to kind of reinforce the habits. But you two, go ahead and communicate for a minute.
I believe that the forests, the valleys, everything should be kept pristine so that we can enjoy them that way. I don't think we need all this other stuff.
I can appreciate that point of view, but there's a certain amount of technology and progress we do need to make.
But why? That's what they've said since the beginning of all time, and look what they've done.
I understand that, but let me see if I can help us both understand this idea.
Seek first to understand.
Synthetic clothes on.
Yes. This is from a silkworm.
Okay. How the shoes?
The shoes, they're
Not any dead animals there? No cows?
no dead
leather?
animals.
No leather?
No dead
I
animals.
like my leather shoes, but let me just say,
Yeah, so did the cow.
I appreciate that there has to be a reasonable amount of progress.
Right,
There has to be a reasonable amount of preservation.
right. Don't you think progress has gone too far, though?
Apparently you do.
Well, I don't know.
And-
This is just
and
thread.
most of the
Thread and
people-
cotton.
That's right, but we make it out of petroleum. I'm just suggesting that
Okay.
there's a certain amount of progress, of technology, of production that we do need. Some say the production machine has gone too far, that we're spoiling the environment. I think we ought to be cautious. We have to be reasonable. Do you agree?
But isn't that what everyone said since the beginning of all time?
Okay, now let me ask the two of you for a moment. What is habit 5? Did you both restate habit 5?
To understand.
To understand and be understood?
To understand first or second?
First.
What has been our initial tendency here?
To help her understand. To help her with habit 5.
You need that, see?
Thank you. I feel so much better. Well, why don't you understand? I mean, what's the problem here? No, I do understand. I do.
Let's establish a ground rule. You cannot make your point until you restate the other's point to his or her satisfaction. Now, I'm going to insist on that, and the other has to feel understood.
You want me to
Okay.
restate his point?
Yes. Go ahead.